Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Shanice and this is Slay by Shanice. And if you are an OG subscriber, thank you so much for hanging out and kicking it with me again. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you. Thank you so much for joining the Slay sorority where we slay all day. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I've already have my makeup done, as you can see, and I'm going to be doing like a little get ready with me chit chat sort of situation. So if you're into that sort of thing, definitely keep on watching, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so today I wanted to do things just a little bit differently because, you know, we don't always want to see tutorials, we don't always want to see reviews, and sometimes we just want to, you know, have a little girl chat. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a little get ready with me where we're having some girl chat, talking about being a mompreneur, talking about life, you know, all that good stuff. So first thing that I always do when I get started, and I'm just going to kind of talk about what I'm using and talk at the same time, if that makes any sense. So the first thing I always use when I get started is my first base primer spray. This is from LimeLife by Alcone. And the first thing I want to talk about is being a mompreneur with LimeLife by Alcone. Yes, I am a representative for LimeLife by Alcone. I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about what I do, and I just want to clear up a few things because I know a lot of people, there's still a lot of skepticism behind, you know, being in the direct sales industry, and this is a direct sales brand. LimeLife is a direct sales brand. Got my tea in my mug here, still some tea. But it is a direct sales brand, but it's a lot different than your average spammy in your face sell sort of direct sales brands. It's more so of a lifestyle where you're basically getting paid to live a lifestyle. And that's something I really love about the company, is because they want you to be an all-around well human being. Like, it's not about being the top salesperson, it's not about pushing products on a bunch of people. It's just about having an amazing product, sharing that with people, and then also just inspiring people to like be the best versions of themselves, which I absolutely love. So now that I have my primer down, my face is all nice and ready for my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and go into my Perfect Complexion palette and go into my Perfect Concealer. But yeah, like the one thing that really drew me to LimeLife by Alcone, and at the time it was LimeLife by Alcone, and now that we're global, we have a nice little name change, which I really love because I feel like it is, like I said, like a lifestyle. But the one thing that drew me to LimeLife by Alcone was the fact that I've read that when you sign up, there's life coaching. And for someone, and I don't know if I've ever addressed this on my channel, but as someone who battles with depression, that was like a huge thing for me, because, you know, depression sucks, y'all. It really sucks. And if any of y'all, you know, are going through that, I'm sure you can understand. It's battling with yourself on a constant basis. And I can say that the life coaching that I've received here through being a part of the company has been life-changing. Like, it's really changed my whole outlook on life, and I've really been able to cope with my depression and find better coping mechanisms to really help me get through and thrive and flourish in life, which I absolutely love. But the other thing that I really love about the company is that it is a family owned company, and as you can see from my channel, I'm very family oriented. Like, my daughter is my everything, and the fact that they, like, you know, want you to put your family first and not just like work, it's amazing. So amazing. So I just want to segue, now I'm talking about that, segue into being a mompreneur and what's that like, because we often hear like, you know, women can't have it all, you know. We can't have it all. You can't have the career and the family. You got to choose one or the other, right? Like, that's normally what it is. You got to choose one or the other. And I'm here to say that you really can, you know. You can have it all. I love that I have a business. I love that I can work from home with my daughter. And I think the key to having it all is really just scheduling your time. Scheduling your time out, making sure you're making time for your family and not get so gung-ho about your business or, you know, your career. Schedule time for both of it, you know, both of them. Because I will say, when I've been in the direct sales industry, oh my gosh, like y'all follow me from like way back. I've been on YouTube for forever. I just haven't really been consistent with it, but now I'm really trying to be consistent with it. But I've been with so many different companies, and back in the day, this is just like a face massage, y'all. It feels so good. But y'all see this coverage. Oh, this is high for. Let me know if you need to be shade matched. I was so gung-ho about like just business that I let my family kind of fall by the wayside. And that's something that I really, you know, not necessarily regret, because I feel like it was a growing opportunity for me. I feel like it was a growing opportunity for me to learn that. But something I wish I would have learned earlier, but I have learned here, and I'm really thankful for that. And now I'm just putting on my Waterproof Complete Concealer number 4. All this stuff is wax-based, and it's 50% pigmented, so like a little bit goes a really long way. It's very lightweight. It doesn't get into your pores. It's good for all skin types. It's really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much, you know, being a mompreneur, getting to spend time with my daughter. And like, she's already like, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. I want to stay home with you. She'll be starting kindergarten next year. And I'm just thankful to have this business, because otherwise I'm just, you know, I'm just a stay-at-home mom. And yeah, can we talk about that for a second? Like, when people say I'm just a stay-at-home mom, oh, it drives me crazy, because y'all, being a mom is a hard job. Like, if you're a mom, I applaud you, okay? I applaud you. Not to say that, you know, people who aren't moms don't have it tough too, but being a mom is a really hard job. And stay-at-home moms get such a, I don't even say bad rep, but like, people just kind of, oh, well, you're just a stay-at-home mom. Like, what do you do all day? I take care of a child. I keep my child, you know, entertained. Make sure she's like a, you know, thriving human being, you know? Take care of my house. No? Oh, okay. That's one of those things that kind of grind my gears. But, where was I going with this? I don't even know where I was going with this. That's why I'm like, I need to drink some tea, because my brain is kind of like, bleh. Now I'm taking concealer number 6 in contouring. But, I don't even know, I just went on that tangent about being just a stay-at-home mom. Not true. If you are a stay-at-home mom, I give you the most props. Oh, okay, I know what I was saying. When she'll be going back to school, like, I have something to do when she's at school, and I won't be like, oh my gosh, my baby's gone, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm very thankful to have that. And as a stay-at-home mom, this company, especially in particular, has really helped me like find myself again. I know that sounds like so cliche. What do you mean you need to find yourself? What are you talking about? When I first had my daughter, I completely got wrapped up in her, you know. That's what it was. I was completely wrapped up in her. And that's fine, you know. And I feel like that's something a lot of us moms go through. We lose our identities when we have our children, especially a stay-at-home mom. Like, you just completely, it's just you. It's about you and the kid. And I had completely lost my identity. Like, just lost my way. I didn't know what I was doing in life. So having my own business, something that I'm passionate about, like, it's just everything to me now, because I feel like I'm me again. Which is awesome. So, and then also, like, I'm just thinking of things as things come on. Things come to my head. Also, as a stay-at-home mom, it's really nice to be able to talk to, like, grown-ups during the day and not talk to a 4-year-old all day long. Don't get me wrong, I love talking to my 4-year-old, but it's really nice to be able to, and this is the one thing I did forget to clean. Don't judge me, I did not clean my sponge. I cleaned all my brushes, forgot to clean my sponge, but it's okay. You know, I love talking to her and all that good stuff, but being able to communicate with adults on a day-to-day basis and make really amazing friends. Like, I've made a lot of cool friends being in direct sales, network marketing. Like, a lot of you who are probably even watching this video, like, I wouldn't even know you if it wasn't for me being in the businesses that I've been in. Which is really awesome. Oh my gosh, y'all. This hair drives me crazy. I call myself pulling it back so I can do my makeup, and it still somehow finds its way all up in my face. This drives me crazy, y'all. So I know a lot of people, you know, they ask me, like, Shanice, why do you do what you do? Like, why do you love makeup so much? Like, what's so special about makeup? And I got a funny little story to tell y'all about that. Back in the day, okay, we're talking like circa 2006, 7-ish, okay? Back in the day, I wanted nothing to do with makeup, like nothing. I was so anti-makeup, which is so funny now because my whole life consists of makeup, right? But I was one of those people that was like, oh, makeup's just for people who are insecure. Like, I'm being like 100% honest with y'all. Like, I legit thought that. Like, so ignorant of me. But I was like, you know, that's only people who are insecure. You know, I don't need it. I know I'm pretty. Like, so full of myself. Gosh, young Shanice did some crazy things and thought some crazy things. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so if it wasn't for my best friend Brittany, shout out to you, Brittany, if you are watching this video. If it wasn't for her, I would have always thought that, like, but she showed me the artistic side of makeup, and I'm a very creative person. Well, thank you. Thank you. Can you go in the other room though, please? Thank you. She showed me the creative side of makeup, and I'm a very, like, artsy, creative type of person, and it became a really fun, creative outlet for me. And I was like, oh, yeah. That was it. Can you go in the room, please? Thank you. So yeah, it became a very, like, fun, creative outlet for me. And I kind of just became obsessed with it. And then I was like, okay, I need to learn more. I need to learn how to, you know, do the different techniques and different eyeshadow techniques and, you know, all that stuff. basically the rest is history. But what I've discovered through working with other people and, you know, selling makeup to other people, I don't necessarily feel like I sell. I feel like I just share tips and help people. But, you know, selling makeup to other people and seeing their faces light up, seeing them say, oh my gosh, Shanice, like, thank you so much for teaching me how to do this. Like, it just boosted my confidence. And that's the thing, like, there's a difference between makeup boosting your confidence and you feeling like you have to wear makeup to feel confident. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, for instance, if someone who's putting makeup on to feel confident, those are some other issues that you gotta work through. But when you put makeup on and it makes you feel like it gives you a boost of confidence, that's like adding to. Because really what makeup is just enhancing what's already there. We all got it. We all got it going on. Makeup just like makes us realize it even more and takes us to the next level. Like, hey girl, hey. That's all it is. So I've always felt like I just was the type of person that had to do something that was, you know, bigger than myself, that I needed to inspire people to like be the best. Other than like just inspiring people to be the best versions of themselves, I just want to inspire people to be happy. And I think that just comes from me dealing with depression, you know, most of my life, and not being happy. Like, I want to show other people how to be happy and live their best lives, you know, because life is too short. It's way too short to not be happy and do what you love, you know. And I tell people all the time, like, you don't even have to do exactly what I'm doing, you know, because this ain't, you know, this ain't for everybody. But just find your passion and pursue it. Like, don't let, you know, the fear of the unknown and, you know, other people trying to talk you out of it. Like, if you're passionate about it, if you have a fire inside of you to just do something, just do it. Just do it. Because I would not be where I am today if I listened to people who were telling me, like, no, don't do that. Take the safe route. And I'll be completely miserable. And I know there's so many people, like, I look on all my social media and I see so many people who are just so miserable, like not living their best life. Like, they know. And it's one thing, like, if you're content with where you're at, that's cool. But like, if you feel like there's, like, you need more, go get it. Like, the only thing that's stopping you is you at the end of the day. I used to always think it was just, like, you know, outside circumstances. It's you and your mindset. Your mindset, I was just telling someone earlier, your mindset really is like the biggest killer of dreams and happiness. Your own mindset, not the mindset of those around you, your own personal mindset, what you tell yourself. If you tell yourself it's going to be a struggle day, it's going to be one of those days, guess what? It's going to be one of those days. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's how life works. But if you tell yourself it's going to be an amazing day, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, and E, it's going to be awesome, everything is going to turn out the way I want it to turn out, 9 times out of 10, it's going to turn out that way. Now, granted, there might be things that happen that are outside of your control that try to, like, test you just to see if you really believe that that's going to happen. But as long as you believe, it'll happen for you. It might not happen in your timing, but it'll happen for you. Guarantee it. And that's just a little intro to manifesting and all that jazz. That's a whole nother video. We might talk about that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go into my blush. And that's what I love about this little trio palette. You can put your blush, your bronzer, and your translucent powder all in one. I'm using pieces of bronzer here because it is legitimately on its last leg. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that today, Shanice. Let's go ahead and order some bronzer. I'm using blush number 4, Keen. Word on the street is it's a dupe for NARS's Orgasm blush. I think I've only worn Orgasm like once, and I believe it was on my wedding day when that same bestie Brittany I was talking about. She did my makeup for my wedding. It was pretty, and I love this color because it's like a nice, trying not to have my stuff fall, it's like a nice peachy but shimmery sort of shade. It's really, really pretty, very highly pigmented. I've had this for well over a year, almost 18 months now, and like I just hit pan on it, and I use this in almost every single one of my looks, and I just hit pan on it maybe like 2 weeks ago. Like crazy. All right, so now let's go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna use my nice little brow tamer brush with my Time Setter setting spray. This spray is amazing, y'all. It's so amazing. It helps everything stay in place and gives you a good 16 hours of wear, okay? Sets all the things in place. I don't know where that accent just came from. All the things. And I'm just gonna dip that into my Brownie Points eyeshadow. Yes, I use eyeshadow to fill in my brows. I had no clue this was even a thing until I even joined LimeLife, and now like it's so my camera just definitely just stopped recording. I'm not sure why. No idea why. But what I was saying was, I didn't even know that filling in your brows with eyeshadow was like a thing until I joined LimeLife, and now this is like the only way that I do my brows. I don't even really deal with pencils, and if I do, I judge them very harshly. And I feel like it's because this gives me a whole lot of control, like a whole lot more control. Especially with this brush. This brush is the bomb. Like, do you see how thin that brush is? Woo! Gives me feels. So my camera's just not cooperating right now. I'm not even sure where it stopped recording. So I'm just gonna keep going. I did my first brow. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my second brow and hope and pray that my camera gets herself together. Speaking of cameras, that's another thing that I want to talk to y'all about, because I have a lot of people that ask me, because they see that I'm back on YouTube now, and they're like, okay, Shanice, what do I need to get started on YouTube? Believe it or not, you guys, right now I'm recording from my phone. From my phone. I have a DSLR camera, like, but it's from like years ago, y'all, like years ago. And it doesn't have like the not forward facing camera, but like I can't see anything. the camera, so that's why I choose not to use it. Plus, I feel like my camera quality on my phone is better than the camera that I received as a gift, like back in 2012. So, therefore, I use my phone. So you can get started with your phone. Like, if you want to start your own YouTube channel and you feel like you have something to bring to the YouTube world, just do it on your phone. Because most times it's not even necessarily the quality of the camera. Now granted, like if you're doing makeup and stuff, then yeah, you want something that's going to show up so people can actually see what you're doing. But it's not necessarily the quality of the camera, it's the quality of the content that you're providing. And if people are enjoying your content, then it doesn't matter if you have a setup or, you know, fancy schmancy camera or any of that. You can just build up to it. Like my backdrop, y'all, my backdrop is just a sequin tablecloth that my cousin had at her wedding that she gave to me because she was like, oh, Shanice loves sequins. And she has another sequin backdrop. I had a silver backdrop that was smaller, but this is a really big tablecloth that she just gifted to me, and now I use it because I love a rose gold everything. So, you know, you make stuff work. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyeshadow, and today I'm going to be using a little customizable palette that has all LimeLife by Outcome shadows in it. This one is the one I just used on my brows. It's called Brownie Points. This one is called Raspberry Beret. This one is called Tainted Love. This one is called Centerfold. This one is called Rose Colored Glasses, and this one is called Gold School. So I'm just going to do a little eye look with that design. First I'm going to start off with that Centerfold color. I'm using a nice big fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to put that into my crease and blend it upwards towards my brow bone. What else do I want to talk about? I talked about being a mompreneur. I talked about why I do what I do. Talked about living your dreams, all that good stuff. What else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about this pigmentation here, though. How about that? Can we talk about this pigmentation? Like, y'all saw how I just barely tapped into this. The shadow, right? That's the one thing I love about LimeLife shadows. The pigmentation is just, it's mind-blowing. And that's why I'm able to use the shadows as like other things like blush and highlighter and lip color and stuff like that. So I feel like this is going to turn into a more fall-like look as I wear my crop top. But we'll see how this goes. Yeah, these shadows are so creamy and buttery. You just want to eat them all up. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a little smaller tapered blending brush. I'm going to go into this Centerfold color right here. Not Centerfold, this is Tainted Love. And I'm going to take that and like focus it really into the crease. I'm just going to go back back with that big fluffy blending brush. I can't talk right now, y'all. Big fluffy blending brush, and just kind of lightly merge the two colors together. And now I'm going to take this kind of like dome blender brush. I'm going to go into the raspberry beret color right here. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner and my outer corner. This is looking very fall-like. Very, very fall-like. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not the type of person that will try to do certain colors in certain seasons. Like, I'm known for wearing really, really, really dark colors in the summertime and not caring about it. Now I'm just going to take a nice clean blending brush, and I'm going to take where I put that raspberry beret and just lightly blend it in with the centerfold and what was the other one? Centerfold and Pink Kid Love colors. That way there's no harsh lines. And I don't know if y'all can see, this is turning very tutorial-ish, but I don't know if y'all can see I'm using like the holding the brush at the very end because I don't want to blend too harshly and lose color. Alright, and then finally I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Old School. And I'm going to pack that on with my large shadow brush. And this is a LimeLife brush. I really like it. Number one, it's very nice and sleek, but it has a weighted handle, so it gives me really, really good control, like a lot of control. And as you can see, I love this shade right here because I use it as a highlighter too, which I will be doing today. Trick I like to do. I think it's still recording. Camera's acting crazy today. Take my time setter setting spray, spray it twice on the brush, dip it back into the shadow, and this is going to really make that halo intensify even more. Y'all see the difference there? Bada bing, bada boom. Right? And then take that clean blending brush again and blend the raspberry beret and the Gold School together. And then for a little inner corner highlight, I'm going to go into this rose colored glasses. Take another little tapered brush. This is like a pretty like little champagne-y color. That's better. And now I'm going to take a little liner brush, go into my Rimmel liner. This is is a gel liner. I do not know what it is called. I forget. I think it's the Scandalized, but it's like in the pot form. Pretty sure. But don't quote me on it. Gel liner on, I'm going to go back to the palette and pretty much do what I did on my lid, on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take that centerfold color, put that on my lower lash line. Right on the outer corner, I'm going to go and take that raspberry beret color on the lower lash line. So therefore the top and bottom match. And I'm not looking cray cray. I'm going to go ahead and do my top liner with, I can never find this thing. Hold tight on me. My Perfect eyeliner. Looks like this has a nice pointy applicator. Now I'm not gonna do a wing or anything. Just basically drawing a line to help my falsies blend in. Help my falsies blend in with my lashes. There you go. And now I think I'm going to go ahead and put on my mascara. This is my Perfect mascara, also LimeLife by Alcone. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of these products, y'all. It's not just because I'm with the company. They are really absolutely like phenomenal. And I think it's because, well, I know it's because it's all pro quality makeup that has been used for eons. When I say eons, I mean like 60 plus years, by people in film and TV, theater, all that good stuff. So this look is tried and true. And when I say film and TV and theater, I do mean that these are used on celebrities as well, by celebrity makeup artists. It's really cool. Like, you see that? This mascara is legit, y'all. She's legit. So now I am going to go ahead and take my Dollar Lash Club Audrey lashes. I'm gonna pop those on and then I'll be right back. So I have on my little Dollar Lash Club lashes now. There will be a link for you to check out the Dollar Lash Club lashes in my description box if you like them. These are the Audrey's. I absolutely love her. But now I'm gonna go back to my face and I'm going to go ahead and highlight. And like I said, I'm gonna use that Gold School color to highlight my face. I'm gonna take my little highlight brush, tap her into the Gold School, and this is just going to give me a nice golden shimmer. It's very pretty. It's very faint. It's not like in your face, like, girl, pow, highlight. I'm not going to go too heavy on my highlighter on my nose today because the husband keeps trying to wipe my nose off. It's rude, right? It's rude. He's like, why is your nose so shiny? It's called highlight. Hello. Duh. Of course, right? And then I'm going to take my Time Setter setting spray and set my face. And I love how this just gives me a nice, like, youthful glow. And then you see the highlight really popping. You see her popping now? Now I'm going to take one of my favorite lip products of all time, my Enduring Lip Colors. And this one is in the shade Devil's Food. It's a nice, very deep red color. Like I said, we're probably going to end up turning this into like a fall look. But who cares? It's cute, right? It's cute. But the reason why I love this lip color so much is that it's a legit Enduring lip color. It lasts forever. And then once it dries down, it's completely transfer proof. Which is absolutely beautiful. Little tip right here. You don't even have to use a lip liner if you don't want to. Getting all the nooks and crannies. Go and just kind of re-highlight and keep it slow. Like that. And then if I wanted to, I could even take some of this old school color and just kind of pat it in the center of my lips. Almost like a metallic-y effect. You know, and when all else fails, just use your fingers, you know? Just use your mango. A little bit of a metallic effect. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Has like a golden undertone to it. So this is the final look, y'all. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me, having a little bit of girl chat and all that good stuff. If there's anything that you would like to see me do here on this channel, definitely drop it in the comments. And also, if you have not right now, if you have not subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you like what you see. And I'll be back with another video in another few days. I'll talk to you guys later.